Hello, my wonderful people. Thank you all for stopping by. For that particular style, this is the material we'll be using. This mesh material that look more of a net, and this is the inner we are going to be using. The inner that will start from the shoulder part to the knee side. So let's get to work. This gown is more of a 6 pieces gown, so I'll be doing everything direct from the fabric, no cutting of paper, everything direct from the fabric, because it's a mesh material. So first of all, you fold your fabric into four. I'm going for the front first. Like, 6 pieces we have, is divided into three segments. Like the front, now we have 3 pieces at the front, that's for the middle and the side. Then the back, we also have 3 pieces, but this the zip allowance is dividing the smaller part for the back. So in total, for 6 pieces we have three at the back and three at the front. So first of all, to get the middle part first, like that front part and the back part where we will have our zip allowance, you fold your fabric into four parts, but it will still have zip allowance because this is the middle part that we are cutting like this. You fold it the same way I'm folding like this into four parts, just like this. You will then take your tape and measure the length that you want. For this my client, her full length is length 63, and I want it to flow. So I'm using, for this, from the waist side to the downside, I'm using 50 inches for the length. Then you cut it out just the way I'm doing like this. You cut everything out. Sometimes you will listen, then you will wash again. Oh. Just focus on what I'm doing. Don't skip any part at all. Then you will measure from your waistline to your knee line, just the way I'm doing like this. Like I'm working with this front part where there is zip allowance. I know you can zoom it. Where there is zip allowance like this, I'm working with that part. You measure from the waist to the knee side. Then just the way I'm doing like this with my tape, from the front, not from the zip allowance part, oh, from the front, you measure the person nipple to nipple measurement. Just the way I'm doing. For this person, her nipple to nipple measurement is 4.5. You take her nipple to nipple measurement like this. You can listen and you will wash again down forward so that you will grab one or two. Then you will trace your shock down to that knee measurement before you take your flare shape. You can watch and see what I'm about to do. Your nipple to nipple measurement from the front, not from the zip allowance. You will take it straight down, then you will curve it. This is the easiest way. I'm not giving you any hard um calculation. This is just the easiest way to cut it. And now it's how they cut it. If you just reach that your knee part, then you curve your hand to the other side. You see, just like this, from your waist to your knee measurement, then from your knee measurement, from that front, you measure your nipple to nipple measurement. Then you give it this shape, just like this. You don't get any calculation again. And at the front part, we don't cut like this. This is the front part that we just finished cutting. Since this is a mesh material, they try use office pin. May I pin am down, so that nothing will move, because I'm going to use this front again to cut the side. This particular front na wetin I go use cut the side. So this one wey I come get from this one wey I cut now, as okay, make I use am cut the sleeve. Una see say we dey manage material for here like this. So this one now, I measure the sleeve length, which is 27, because I want it to be long. 27. I cut the excess out just like this, so that the material no go dey make you do mistake, no go dey move up and down. You grab. So for the sleeve now, to get the accurate sleeve measurement, you will measure from the top of your sleeve to 4 inches, the same way I did. Then you will measure your armhole measurement, then you add just 2 inches. Then you slant the measurement to the top to that 4 inches, the way I did. You slant it from that part to where the 4 inches is end from the beginning to the end of the sleeve. First of all, you measure from up to 4 inches, then you slant your your armhole measurement like this. Just wash. Listen to what I'm saying, then you wash. Then you get your middle measurement, the middle measurement of the armhole. You get back? Then that's how you will take your cuff, your sleeve cuff. Na so you go take carry am from that up um to the down of the 4 inches. You grab, lis ten to the voice over, take it back, lis ten, take it back, lis ten, take it back, lis ten. Na wetin you go dey do. Den you measure from the top of your sleeve to 10 inches like this, to 10 inches, then from there to 16 inches. That's where you take your the person sleeve measurement. So you place your tape, take the measurement around the 10 inches length, then you take it to the 16 inches length, then you take the measurement of the person again. Then you join the line together and cut it out just like this, the way I'm doing like this. This thing no too dey fast forward so that everybody go watch, go learn. If you no understand the English, you fit understand wetin we dey do. So we are done with the sleeve. You can see am from here to here like that. We are done with the sleeve now, and we are heading to the side for the 6 pieces. You know, at first we already have our front and back for the middle, so now we are going for the side of the 6 pieces down. Now the side, you grab 6 pieces. The reason is 6 pieces because it's divided into six: the front and the back, then the side, the four side they are equal. So you take your material and fold it into four again. This one will be bigger. This one there's no zip allowance again. You just fold it into four accurately, nothing like zip allowance again. After doing that, you will take your front, that front that you cut first. You will take it, then place it on this one side, the place that has that shape, that has that straight then angle shape. You place it on one side of this one so that we will get the shape first. This is the reason I'm not using paper, because I know with even with fabric we will get it, inshallah. So you can see now, you take it and place it on one side of the one you just folded, so you can get that side shape. You know, if you are joining them together now, that shape will make everything pronounce. So put it down, so you get your shape, make sure everything is perfect, then you cut. If you don't understand, you can watch what I'm doing. You cut that side, you see ba, straight, then you will have that shape, that other shape that we cut that time, and then you have this shape for this part now. Then to get the other part, you measure from your shoulder, sorry, from your waist to your knee measurement. Then since the front now is your nipple to nipple measurement that gave you the front, so you now calculate the hip measurement. Then what you add to this one now, that will give you the full hip of the person and your sewing allowance. So if your hip is 38 and your nipple to nipple measurement is 8 inches, then what you add to that 8 now, that you can have that 38 for the front, like that 8 now. If you make that side 10 now, 10 plus the other 10 at the other side, it will be 20, plus this one it will be 28. At least it will be a whole lot. So at least you make it 9 for the hip side. You know, you already have the hip measurement. The same thing to your waist, then to your knee. Your knee measurement only simple. What you have, if it's 9 you have on your hip measurement, then for your knee now, you just remove 1.5. You already have your knee measurement. This side that you cut first, you don't have any business with that side again. No, you just take your measurement from that side. Simple. Your measurement, you're taking it from that side. Then you have the 4 for the side. Now that front side, we use cut this side now. So you don't put am first, you go cut am the same way wey I cut first time. Then you take your tape and measure what you need the numbers you need extra so that you have your round hip, and you still have allowance. It's just simple as that. For the cutting of the upper part now, the upper body, I'm still using the fabric, I'm not using paper. You fold your front first, then you measure your length, you cut it out. The same thing you do for the back again. If you measure for the back, um you cut it out again. The back has to be bigger because it has zip allowance for the back. So the front that you cut, you try to use your pin to pin it down. Then you fold the back again, just the same way you did for the front. You carry your tape, you measure the length that you want for your upper bodies, then you cut it out, just the same way you did for the front too. You cut it down, then you take your pin too and put it and pin it down. Then you take the front that you cut and place it on top. Just watch what I'm doing. If you don't understand the English, biko, you place the front on the back side, just like this. Then the zip allowance space will be there. Oh, the zip allowance space will be there. You will pin it down, then the zip allowance space will be there. So what you have to do next is to take your measurement. You take your tape from the front, not from the, you see, but not from the zip allowance. You take your neck width. For this one, her neck width is 3.5 because she's chubby. Then the neck depth, I'm using 3.5 too. 3.5, 3.5. Then her shoulder measurement is 8 inches. So from her shoulder measurement, since I'm not using paper, I decided to slant it by half inches, not the normal 1 inches. I decided to slant it by half inches. So from that half inches now, you measure the armhole, her armhole measurement. You get, bam? So if you don't know how to get your armhole measurement, that will be your story for another day. Just follow this channel is just as simple as anything. This channel, we are here to give you simple, in a layman language, simple tutorial. You can drop the tutorial you want, like any tutorial you want on anything. Let us know and we will drop the tutorial for you. Then you take your armhole cuff, you cuff it like this after getting your armhole measurement before you start taking your normal body's measurement. So this one is just simple. Your normal body measurement, then you add 2 inches allowance. For the upper part, I added 1.5 inches allowance, but for the down part, I added 2 inches allowance because I'll be using that for this same style. The reason I've not been dropping the sewing tutorial is because whenever I say wash, drop your comment and tell me if you need the sewing tutorial, nobody is commenting, nobody is saying anything. That's why the sewing tutorial is not coming, because I'm still using data. And the sewing tutorial, you need to this thing now, you need to combine it together. You do voice over. And for some people that cannot even show interest, so whenever you need voiceover for any video that you need voiceover, you can click on the subscribe button. Then on the comment section, just indicate if you need a sewing tutorial and I will gladly drop it. For this one too, the sewing tutorial is still in my phone. I've not even combined it together. But if you still want it, you let me know and I will do it. So it's from your comments and your subscription that I will know. So your body measurement for this thing, for the weight now, I added 2 inches allowance to it because of the depth, and I'm cutting it out just the way you are seeing it like this. We now have our upper bodies for this time now. You see, the front and the back. I'm trying to put the tape so that I will know to get her bust point, so that I'll know where my dart will be stopping. And this is the material with the interfacing, that's the lining. Hope you can see for the upper bodies, and I cut the lining for the down bodies again. If you want the next tutorial and if you want to see more of my simple tutorial, please follow, drop a comment, and tell me if you need it. This was when this is not my fabric. Oh, I'm just trying to fit in for the customer because the customer is chubby. To tell her clothes is almost done. You can see the way thing is flowing on the ground. If you want a sewing tutorial, I'm here for you. Follow, like, and share. Thank you.